Toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Complete to start this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Simmons. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Johnson. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Trying to do it on the ground. Find some fresh air. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
and I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
They go to the ground, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the score. Trying to find the end zone. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Finds his man. It's Wallace. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The throw. It's caught downfield. Wide open spaces. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal. And because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's good. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Lopez to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary, the big tight end, catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs away. Get off me.
And the Tar Heels are on the move. Defense showing blitz here. Wants to throw again. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Quickly complete. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field, the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Got the quick pass. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. The Rebels pick up the 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll try the right side. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Running behind that left side. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Two of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got it.
Sneak gets it done.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. The sure hands, it's Lacey. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Makes the catch. It's Stribling. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Lopez wants to fire. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man.
This game is dumb as hell, but I appreciate you, big guy.
Good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Lopez to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle. It's Gauze. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Give to the running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go.
I deserve that. What a fucking dumb throw. God damn it. What the fuck are you doing?
Defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that.
What the fuck are you doing?
He just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Oh,
So they start
you
this drive
fucking
inside
Lord.
their own
Jesus
20 at the
Christ,
19-yard
man.
line.
Sure know how to.
Looking to throw
I just
it,
don't
Simmons.
want to win, apparently.
Catch in the middle, it's Lee. A
Oh,
little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft
So
spot and the
fucking
quarterback
dumb.
gets it to him
Fuck.
early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Runs through a tackle. Pushes ahead
Jeez.
for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those.
Oh, he just fucking moonwalked him.
Owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
God
And I
damn
think
it,
this
man.
has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best
Oh.
running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Unloads to the wideout.
Great defense.
Incompletion on third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter.
All right, we got to go score to make up for my idiocy.
A top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Oh, you need to just hold that block so I can get around. Fuck.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. The Tar Heels will keep this drive going.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ole Miss, 7.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen.
Get loose on
that receiver, beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Hands it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Lopez wants to fire. Now adjusting. The short hands. It's good. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line.
Way to play.
And this offense is going to work. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. They'll pick up
Oh shit! I didn't mean to still have true clock on. That's my fault. I didn't mean to do
as a
that.
coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's real.
Why'd you come back for it?
They'll make the stop about.
Just go to the sideline and catch it. God damn.
Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running
fucking
out
whack.
over my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this fourth down manageable.
Fuck.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, a lot of space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run.
Really? You're not going to block anybody? Damn it, man.
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead. You've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Lopez to pass. Under fire.
That's such a dumb pass. What's wrong with me?
Taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that throw. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now
I don't want to win. I just don't.
Talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back.
Playing like a fucking idiot. I don't understand.
No, sir. Our ball, first down.
looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of
Fuck,
it before
God damn it.
The defense put the heat on.
I don't know
So
about the
frustrating.
decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage.
Just can't stop from doing some fucking just dumb shit.
They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell in.
Oh, what a kick.
Flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body,
Take sacks. Just run the ball and kick field goals. You can't do shit else.
Showing you his athleticism and also his concentration.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Oh my God, and I'm going to score on that. All right.
Inside the
This game is...
UNC. The defense gets it done.
You don't
with a
want to win
huge
it.
interception return. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense. You're trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw at Simmons. Release to the back.
He caught it?
Grab. It's Taylor. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's dribbling.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And the Rebels get
Why are you don't you get hurt?
All right, nothing flashy there.
He's running the fucking clock out. Don't get hurt.
Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lacey.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
He just backed away.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
And the Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always